evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to another edition of the Ohm Service Live with me, Marky Mark, Steve BFG, and Betty Dillygaff Porter. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well. Hello, everybody in chat. Hello, spanners. Hello, everybody on the replay. It's Thursday. It's just gone 7:30. And we are live. Tonight we are going to be doing quite a few little bits and pieces. We've got topics tonight. Yes, and we've got a first as well. The topics tonight will be our top 5 juices, and also we will be returning to our childhood teens and lusting over our celebrity crushes. So that's all exciting. And then at past, we will be doing our first Johnny's Juice giveaway. Kindly people from Project Vapes. So there you go. How is everyone?
But before we go any further, please, if you're going to enter for Johnny's Juice, make sure you've been over to like the page and all the other stuff, or you ain't going to win it.
Yep. Because it will come. It comes directly from Project Vapes. They know. Who's logged on.
When we actually do the giveaway, on screen will be what you actually get. It's, I believe, it's either 36 or 37 10ml bottles they are, and it's basically the Johnny's Juice complete menu. That's what you will be winning. So it's a big prize.
So 360, 370 ml of juice, a variety of flavors for the most fussy of people.
And if you want to know the flavours, obviously go over to Johnny's Juice Facebook page, and it's also on our Facebook page as well. I put the menus in there.
Must say, at the minute, it is UK only. At the minute,
it's UK only. But obviously, if we get more people interested in it that are from outside of the UK, looks like they will actually increase that area as well.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see how it goes, my darlings. Did you get my PayPal for the win? I say, cheeky little man. No. I've been too busy emblazoning Johnny's Juice across my chest.
Hey, I got that.
Thank you, Mr. Porter. I knew I'd get a snigger out.
He wore a pearl necklace.
Stop it.
Now,
I had to laugh because I was looking at the labeling, and you think, is that because it's the sample bottles? And no, if you literally what you see on the chest is what you're going to get on the label, and it's the tagline's brilliant: simple label, complicated juice.
Yeah, they're the bottles.
There you go. So,
and I'm looking for. I mean, I've had the what have I got now? The lemon donut. I have got the nut house, and I've also had the lemon and lime custard, and they've been brilliant. Really are nice juices.
The banana custard. If you're a fan of the foam bananas, not a fresh banana taste. It's a sweetie banana. Absolutely banging. Really nice, and I'm very picky about my custards.
There's
nice.
Loads, honestly, absolutely loads of flavours. It's unbelievable. So
I'm
just going to start just slowly going through them all.
Well, I'm waiting feedback from the gaffer, so.
So BFG, it's been a week, mate. What have you been up to?
Work. It's not been good. Work.
We had a nice weekend. We met up.
We had a cracking Saturday. It was absolutely wonderful, even though I wasn't where I was supposed to be.
You were in shed.
I was. I'd fully intended to start the reports on Saturday, and it got to Saturday, and my head just went, nah.
But the funny thing, I've got to tell the story, and I think it's quite funny, really. Goes to Steve's house and knocks on the door, no answer. I thought, a bit odd. Knocked again, still no answer. Jan goes to me, she says, give me a ring, he's probably popped out. I says, yeah, I'll give him a ring. I says, we are early, because we were supposed to get there at tea time, and I think it was about 2 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we were about 2 hours way too early. But
was there a sock on the door?
No.
Okay.
No sock. So I rings him up. He says, I'm in shed. I'm thinking, he ain't got a shed. And I goes to Jan, I says, is he in his shed? And Jan says, he ain't got a shed. I says, I know. So I said, BFG, where are you? And he goes, in my shed. It wasn't, it was, what's it called?
Brew shed.
The brew shed. It's a pub.
It's about 500 yards from where I live. It's my shed. It's at the bottom of the garden.
Well, yeah, so we had a couple of drinky poos. It was lovely.
If you're ever in Retford, highly recommend trying the shed out because it's a microbrewery. Harrison's microbrewery.
See, the thing is, though, if you
Stunning
walk past it, you'd think it was just a shop, like an off-license.
You would.
It
It's
doesn't look
brilliant.
like a pub.
Dog friendly as well.
Mm.
So you can take your little four-legged
I
friend.
thought you were going to
with
say
you.
something else then. Bring the wife!
Oh, no! Oh, that way lies a beating.
Yeah, that's controversial, that. Okay.
We're staying away from that one. That one's yours, Gaffer. Yes. The playing with those boys on a Wednesday's changed you. Right. Stevie,
What?
you've not had a fun week, have you?
No. Certainly haven't.
If he's a bit quiet tonight, there's a reason.
Yeah, please bear with me, folks. I'm extremely unwell at the moment, to say the fucking least. 2 weeks ago, if you can remember it, I never made the show because I thought what I was taking at the time was a migraine. I was off work for 2 days and felt absolutely lousy. Went back to work on the Monday and just started to go downhill from then. Felt as if I had a heavy cold coming on. Went to work Friday morning. Was lying underneath a bulldozer, putting guards back onto the track frames of the bulldozer. Went to sit up, and I just completely fucking fell backwards. Looked up, and the building's going like this. So anyway, cut a long story short, I've been diagnosed with labyrinthitis. I've got labyrinthitis. Oh, fucking hell, man.
Cinnamon.
Could probably say that easier. So I've got vertigo and I've got it pretty bad. I am fucking struggling.
And he's also singing Hoodoo Voodoo by David Bowie. That was the
Don't
labyrinth.
shake your bloody head.
I'm alright. Get up and down. I can't. No. So yeah. So currently, labyrinth. Aye, that bunny. So yeah.
So you're all right doing that then?
No, I can't even do that.
So you don't want to be doing that then?
No.
As long as you can do that, you'll be fine.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's
that doesn't look right. No, stop that.
So
He started it.
I currently feel as if I'm pissed on a waltzers on a cross-channel ferry in the worst storm ever.
Not
Jan's
fun.
had it bad. She's had it bad for, God knows how long. But she keeps on getting it's only in one ear. And she keeps on getting like a clicking sound all the time.
Yeah, I've got it in both. I actually feel as if somebody's putting hot pins into my ears.
Oh.
But
Male menopause?
One of these things.
Pasty.
Sounds like
Male
a male
menopause.
menopause.
It probably is, Don. It probably is. So I've got myself cable tied into the chair so as I don't fall off.
Now I've got visions of Norman wisdom. Would you pack it in?
Anywho, want to say hello to chat then, Stephen?
Can do. You had a good week, son?
Me?
Oh, sorry,
Oh, hello. Hello. Been left out
Sorry, I
again.
jumped the gun.
Pick on Mark now, is it? I've had a lovely week, to be honest with you. It's been wonderful, just at work.
Was it a blow?
No, just work, mate. No, there was no blowing. No, none whatsoever. Yeah, it's been all right. It's just been working home. We ended up watching Farm 2 complete series. Jeremy Clarkson. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Brilliant.
Not my broom.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Personally, don't like the man at all.
You what, sorry?
Don't like him.
Oh, I love it. Brilliant.
He winds me up.
He's just a prick.
Can't all like everything, can we?
No, 100%. And why am I still on that?
I
Should
don't
be on
know.
that.
So you're going to say
That's
hello
better.
to everyone?
I shall, darling. Now I'm on live. Bill Richards, good evening, you sexy beast. I hope you're well. Billy Lee Rice, good evening, and Balls. Craig Campbell, good evening, sir. And Huggles, yes, we're in equal opportunities Huggle Factory here. Faxi M's, safe. Fee, hello. Oh, that's better. Free
That's what I
Rider
normally do.
Yep. Free Rider Vapor. Good evening, sir. Gaily Bops.
Balls.
John Vaping Joker. Good evening. I hope you're well, mate. Yeah. I hope the week got better for you, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Kev Smith. Good evening. Hello and welcome. No matter what he says. Mark H. EVL. Good evening.
Fist bump, dude. Hope you had a good one.
I hope the counter's been kind to you today. Matt Chandler, my favourite troll. Darling. Balls. Net Reality. Graham, you sexy beast. Good evening. Some geezer called SoulOhm. He gets everywhere, that boy. He's on tomorrow, no?
Yeah, I'm on tomorrow. No. Yeah.
Vapor Bunny!
Oh, you would do that one? Well, just opened that one.
Huggles and honks. Huggles and honks. That'd be a brilliant t-shirt. Huggles and honks. Dawn Vaping Pasty, darling. Huggles.
Huggles.
Vapor Queen Becky, darling, sweetie. Huggles.
Huggles.
Dawn W, wherever you disappeared to, and I will slap your legs later. Huggles!
Why do I always look as if I'm having an epileptic fit?
Nah, I just want to put rave music behind that. Norse Vapor, good evening, sir.
Fist bump.
You spoke, we listened, Norse. So, Yanni, tonight we are doing our favourite 5 juices. Yes, we are.
This was, I'd just like to mention, this was Janny, wasn't it? We've got a new chat, a little private chat for the Facebook group. That got started, was it Monday I started it?
Yeah, Monday.
And it was, the idea behind it is so we can all have a natter, like you're doing now on the live show, but you can also do it in the Facebook group. And if you've got any ideas of what you'd like us to talk about or anything that you want to, you already are talking about on the show, you can add your own bits and pieces. And it was Johnny's idea about the excuse me, burping away there. It was Johnny's idea for the 5 juices. So yeah, hope this for you, Johnny.
Mick Blizzard snuck in my back door, darling, as did Grizz, the sexy beast of the north. Dude, how you doing, fellas? And Dawn W appeared. You mentioned smacking her legs and she runs like the wind. Ben M, good evening. I hope you're doing well. The ever gorgeous Noel. How could I miss Noel?
Huggles!
He has appeared. Huggles. And who else? Because somebody's just appeared. Because the names have dropped. No, I think we're good on that. Did I see Snowman in earlier? Jane Dowd, how could I forget you, darling? Jane, Huggles. May all your teas
I'm
be
sure
pleasant.
Jane will be cooking. I'm sure she will. If she's not cooking, she's eating.
I'm glad your diction's good. Stuart Valentine, voice of Australia.
Fist bump.
Good day, dude. That's the worst Australian accent I have ever heard in my life. I apologize for that one. Right, I think that's everybody on the list. I'm glad that tickled you, Jane. I say. My phone went into meltdown. Dudes. Right. Young Kevin Smith. How you doing, sir? You sexy beast. Right. Yanni asked for it. We're going to do it.
Who's kicking off?
Well, I think we should give Steve a break because he's looking a little pale there.
Call me paleface.
No chance.
Paleface.
How can Steve speak with a forked tongue?
Yes, Keemon Sabi. Go on, Gaffer.
Do you want me to go first? Right. When the question came up about top 5 juices, I thought, well, I could reel off sort of like ones I'm vaping at the present moment in time. I thought, no, what I'll do is my 5 juices that I've picked are over the last 12 years that I've been vaping. These are ones that have really stuck in my head. Not some of that. Not all of them are available anymore. But at the time, they were sort of like the juice. So my first one, number 1 favourite of all time, Rochford Project. It originally was the Devil Vapor, which is Lemon Lush.
Ooh.
I will never ever forget the first time that it was when he was the Devil Vapor. He was before Rochford Project, and I'd never tasted a lemon like it before. And it still is my number 1 favourite e-liquid. I can vape that anytime. Love it to bits.
If you watch Last of the Summer Vapes, I seem to remember him possibly orgasming on the show.
We met Jay, me and Adam, one expo. And Adam and me were sat talking, and Adam nudges me. He says, "That's Jay." He says, "It is, isn't it?" He says, "Are you sure?" I says, "Yeah, I think it is." Anyway, we both ran over to him, got down on his knees and went, "We're not worthy! We're not worthy!"
I bet he bloody hated you.
I loved it. So, number 2 is an e-liquid that you cannot buy anymore. It's no longer available. The company sort of like disbanded when, I think it happened when the diacetyl thing went off and they made it outlaw of putting it into e-liquids. The 5 pawns and things. Is it 5 pawns? All that incident went off. And that's a company called Anon, and it's their Limo.
Oh, God, now you're going back a bit.
Oh, yeah. It was an absolutely gorgeous lime. It was basically key lime pie, but it was so rich and creamy. Absolutely gorgeous. So my second one is Suicide Bunny's Mother's Milk. But I'm on about the original version of Mother's Milk. Now, prior to Mother's Milk, I was vaping on basically Chinese stuff at the time. And it was sort of like I was making my own e-liquids at the time. And it was at the start of the American influence on e-liquids at the time. And yeah, that's why I thought Mother's Milk will be in there as well. But the original version, the new version's nowhere near as good.
The popcorn lung recipe. Yes.
The popcorn lung recipe. Yes, that's the best way of explaining it, yeah. The next one is one that is available from a company called Eco Vapes, which is based in Nottingham. And it's Psycho Bunny Well Baked.
It's gone for the Bakewell.
I have never tasted... I have tasted various Bakewell tarts and nothing, Absolutely nothing competes with that one. And my fifth one, my last and final one, sadly it's another e-liquid that you can't buy anymore. And I'm so gutted because it was absolutely gorgeous. Can anyone remember Cat's Vapes?
No.
It was a little company, and that was Mrs. KV's Black Label, which was a jam roly-poly. And it was gorgeous, and it tasted like jam roly-poly. And that's it. There's my 5.
Excellent. Right. Before we go any further, you can see from chat there's a lot of favourite vapes flying around. Quite a few of them, it appears, were invented by a lady who's also in chat. Now, I don't know what Stevie's got on his list, but I know what Mark's got on his because he's just done it, and I've done his. I've done mine. Gone on a similar retro, but mine's based on if there was a vape shop that had every vape juice in the world that I've tried, these are the 5 that I would pick out. Now, I must admit, I don't think I've tried Pop That Cherry, James, but that's about it from the Shy Tots. So
I've got to admit, I have never tried a Shy Tots.
Expo, we've got a chance.
Oh,
Jane,
I will
you're
be.
at Expo, aren't you?
I will be at Expo.
So,
and I know Shy Tots is definitely at Expo.
Excellent. So we shall be buying large amounts.
Right next to the Death Wish stand.
Yeah, who's restraining Jane this year from spending all the profits on a mech? But by God, Jane, I don't know how hard you beat Bill, but right. So let's start off. My number 1, and I'm with Mark here. My number 1 choice is the Chamois Shake by Milkshake E-Liquids, but mine's the original recipe, the buttery, creamy original recipe before they banned the D word. It was my first ever milkshake flavour. And I am a bugger for desserts and milkshakes. And it had mint in. And it was, the original recipe was just like vaping and worry mint. You've got the sweet, you've got the mint, and then you've got this little buttery kiss at the back. And it was gorgeous. You can still buy it. It's not a patch on the original recipe. Next up, I've got Rochford, would you believe? Rochford Project, the raspberry milk.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's like a hug from your mum when you're feeling poorly.
Do you know, I we've said it quite a few times about it. What gets me is them little sparks that you get in it. I say sparks. The only way I can explain it is, when you get them cereals with fruit in it and you end up getting a bite of it and it's that wow flavour.
And that's what you get. It goes sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, for God's sakes. Sorry. There. Sound off. It goes sweet, 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 fresh. And I don't know how he does it. I don't want to know how he does it. Jay is some sort of...
He's an alchemist.
Practitioner. Next up, a company I loved and talked about a lot on Tales from the Home. Home Boy, the apple, elderflower, and garden mint. It's one of those juices that's just refreshing. It's a summer. It's, if you could drink it with a large shot of tonic, some ice, and a wedge of lemon, I'd quite happily do it. It's one of those flavours. Just, fabulous. And for my final 2, I'm going Wick Liquor. And
what,
Carnival.
Boulevard?
No, Carnival.
Oh, Carnival. Yes, good choice.
I'm a big fan of that. It's just, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of pastries, flavours or bakes. But the Carnival just, yes. It just tickled something. And I've been vaping that for years. When I see it, I will buy it. And Then my final one from Whitlicker also is the Kiramu yogurt. The
Oh yeah,
Mayako
forgot about that
raspberry.
one. That were a nice one. That
It's like vaping ski raspberry yogurt. It's lovely, and it's one of those where you don't think, oh well, this is just a cream with a bit of raspberry.
No, it's not.
It's got the acidic tang of yogurt. It's lovely. I
It
really
kind of
enjoy
reminds me of them Muller Rices.
Yes,
Not Muller Rice, Muller yogurts.
Yeah, the fruit corner. It is. It's just. Oh, I do love a good yogurt. Well, I didn't get a snigger out of Mr. Porter with that one. I'm upset.
It's Gaily Bops. Number 5, Stevie's Spotted Dick.
Well, that is rather an exemplary flavour.
Obviously, the rash is not cleared up then.
No. Salted or unsalted?
Oh, Stevie's Mexican fried ice cream made number 3.
Yeah.
Oh, Hod. Oh, that was a nice one, Hod. That was the one that tasted like after 8 minutes.
Oh, I'll have to try that one, Gaily. You know me and my lemon.
Dawn W's is no surprise. The own rhubarb, raspberry, and orange flower. You need to try the troll custard from Jane. I look forward to trying the troll custard from Jane. I have every intention of giving her my folding stuff out my wallet when it comes to expos.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Because everyone's been shouting out Shy Tops, and unfortunately I've never tasted them, so I've got to try them.
We do have to try them. Lady Jane laid the juice upon us. I look forward to uttering those immortal words. And then ducking as Dawn tries to punch me in the ear.
So come on then, Betty.
Mr. Porter.
Well, I came out of the vaping scene kind of late on, as the majority of you know, and I came into it by default because of Jules. And it was all thanks to a lady whom I used to work with, who basically led me down the path of DIY. I didn't know bugger all about it. I didn't know you could do it. So I was basically introduced to chef's flavours. And I suppose the rest is history. My 5 flavours, because I basically, it was DIY all the way for us, to be perfectly honest. And basically my 5 flavours are all DIY flavours. They're all from chefs, to be perfectly honest. Top one was Mexican fried ice cream, which was that was just to die for. I mean, I vaped that for months and months on end. It was, I know there's a lot of kind of fried donut type vapes out there that kind of tasted greasy and fatty. This was just nice. I mean, the bakery in it was lovely. The cream, the ice cream, the vanilla fruit. It was a really, really nice vape, to be perfectly honest with you. It was lovely. It really was nice. My second one on our list was Guango, which is a guava mango with a hint of ice in it. And it was really refreshing, but I got to the stage with that, because of the ice, it started to give me bloody migraines. Really? So I had to stop vaping that, but they brought it out de-iced. So that was, I ended up going on to that, which is the mango and guava without the ice in it, and it was gorgeous. It was really, really nice as well. Third one for me would have been Solomero. Which was basically it's a Solero ice cream, ice lolly, with basically lemon and lime ice cream, and it was a nice vape scene, a summer's day. But I think at one point I was one of Gail's favourites. It was really nice. It's just something different, coming from the likes of the bakery side of things and then going on to something like that. I mean, I wasn't really a big fan of just out and out fruits, to be honest. It was never something that never really tickled my fancy. It was just out and out fruits, because I thought, if you want something that's fruity, you would just fucking suck a sweet or something. It was something different, Next one was Fluffy Nuts, which normally gets a bloody giggle. Now, Can you remember? I think you can still get these biscuits now. It was like in a little shortcake biscuit, and it had like mallow down both sides of it, with a little bit of strawberry jam in the centre, covered in coconut.
Mm.
And that's exactly what it tasted like.
Oh,
Oh, it was absolutely. Oh, it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. Um, I was disappointed when I finished my last bottle of that long time ago. And I thought, you know what? At that point, I had that much juice in me, and I thought, I'm not buying it again. I don't know. I know Chefs is back up and running again under a different name. I think now. Where am I?
Flavor Craver.
Flavor Craver, yeah.
Thank you, Graham.
I think they're just selling the one shots, the original Chef's one shots under that name. If it's still there, folks, go and get it. Oh, that is lovely, really, really nice.
and I've got to agree with Bill. Graham did make some fantastic juices.
Yeah, he did. And Graham made some excellent juices.
Oh God, yeah.
And my last one is was actually my own recipe. It was my mint choc chip ice cream, and it was one I messed about with for about 18 months to try and get it right, to find the right chocolate. Not blowing one trumpet, but it was really nice. Not sometimes you get when you get a chocolate or chocolate in a vape, it's very, very powdery.
Mm.
I found the right chocolate for that, and it was really nice. So yeah,
So a lot of I've noticed a lot of yours has got ice in them.
no, only one,
Only the one.
only the guango.
Mm.
Had ice. I can't take ice anymore, Mark.
I can't do
It
ice.
hits me right there, and I was like, oh.
I
Yeah.
made the fatal mistake about a month ago, ordering a load of Nick shots, and they all came in the raw ice.
Mm.
And I thought,
Oh.
I can vape through this. No, I couldn't. No.
Good evening, Tan Vapes. Nice to
Vapes,
see you.
hello.
Yes,
Hello.
love British bread and butter pudding.
I mean, it was like the time I first tried the likes of Heisenberg and things like that. I thought that's really nice, and then took another couple of vapes of it, and I went, holy shit.
Well, I think the most popular e-liquids that when I worked at the vape shop was Heisenberg, Red Astaire, Zeus's Black Reloaded. They was the real popular ones. You used to get a lad and he used to mix Heisenberg with Pinkman. He used to do it 50-50 and blend them together. So like, no. And Black Reloaded, we must have sold that by the gallon.
I used to mix Heisenberg and Bloodsucker together.
Mm.
Oh,
What a difference that makes.
vampire vapes.
Mm.
If you want something that's a little bit different, at times to me, Heisenberg it was far too strong. I just found the aniseed and it was far too strong, but mixing it with the Bloodsucker tamed it right down, and it gave it that another little bit of twist with the more fruit in it for the Bloodsucker, and it was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
I totally agree with you there. It was very, very... I think that's why I went down the route of ones that stood out for me over the years, instead of just saying sort of like the last couple of years. Because just picking five, I mean, it's very, very difficult.
Yeah. I agree with Kevin. Green Envy for Chefs is another good one. Absinthe, aniseed, and lime.
Oh.
They also did a... Was it Tobacco Crunch, I think it was called? No, I was never a fan of tobacco vapes because just the taste of the tobacco was just not... It just brought back too many fucking bad memories. But this was nice. It was like a very, very mild tobacco, but behind it was a kind of digestive biscuit crunchiness.
Mm.
That baked biscuit base. It was gorgeous.
I see. I don't like tobacco flavours either, but there was one I used to get. It was called Sioux, as in Sioux Indian, and oh god, I vaped gallons of that stuff. That were it was just. It was one of them vapes that really satisfied you. You could vape it any time of year. It was an all-day vape. It wasn't too heavy. Now, at the time, a lot of the tobaccos, obviously, they weren't extracted or anything like that. They were Chinese stuff, most of it. But this was really nice. It had it almost had a biscuity background to it. Whereas a lot of there were more RY4s, RY5s type of flavours, weren't there? Going back to 2011, 2012, and it was it was either very nutty or very caramelly. I found tobacco flavours at the time, and Sue was the only one that I really did like, and I've never been able to get it since.
Sinner, wash your mouth out. Honey Badger doesn't even get mentioned.
I'm going to ask. I mean, obviously, you two, and you guys out there in chat as well. The flavors that you went to initially when you first tried vaping, what were they? Were they menthols? Were they straight fruit flavors? Was it the likes of Heisenberg, Pinkman, that kind of thing? Was it strong flavors? Did you need that? How can I put this? Did you need that strong flavor to combat the tobacco flavors that you were used to, or did you start off with tobacco flavors and then?
Nah, peach, mate.
I kind of did and kind of didn't. The first ever e-cigarette I ever had was a 10 Motives, which is a tobacco flavoured. And then when I moved on to my Bogue Cartomizer and my little ego thing, I was still on like traditional tobacco. I was getting it from TVS then, and it was sort of like, yeah, they got Lambert and Buckler, that S.
Yeah, because I suppose back in the day,
it never did up for me, really didn't. Yeah. And then I got into lemon, and I've never stopped not liking lemon. So I would say if it wasn't for lemon, I mean, I was having just a straight lemon, no tartness to it or anything like that, just a straight lemon, and that's what did it for me.
Yeah. I mean, I think in back in the day when vaping was in its infancy, it was a case of it was tobacco or menthol, and that was it till flavours started to work their way in, weren't they?
You had Hensing and all them lot, and Ducan. Is it Ducan? Decant, something like that, from China that was coming over, and then you had sort of like your cherry flavours and things like that, and then it's sort of like all of a sudden you started getting Red Bull, blackcurrant, cherry, peach, apple, and things like that. But they always tasted harsh to me. Mm-hmm. They didn't. You could almost taste the nicotine in them.
Yeah, I'd go with that. Those first peaches I tried were just so synthetic.
Mangoes used to make me feel sick after a while. I used to try, 10ml bottle of mango, and I'd vape it for so long, think, oh, that's quite nice. Then all of a sudden, I'm smelling sick.
Well, we're back to the honey badger and the cat's piss.
Well, yeah. And I think, getting back to it, I was so used to them type of flavours. And then when Mother's Milk came out, it was a game changer. Mother's Milk was an absolute game changer. Really was.
Well, this says, but you can't vape watermelon feel out from the taste. Is there any flavours out there, even now, that you can't vape? Period?
Watermelon.
You're the same?
Yeah, can't stand watermelon. Watermelon, no. I can't do menthol. I don't like ice or anything like that. Oh, no. Another one, I don't like ones that pretend to have alcohol in them as well.
Oh, I once got a tobacco rum. And, it was bloody awful.
I can remember it was a pina colada one that I had.
Yeah, I've had them. Oh, God.
No.
You don't like sucking on a pina colada?
I don't. And I struggle with, even though I'm a big lemon fan, I struggle with sherbet, and I still keep on doing it. I bought some the other week, and I'm just trying it now. And for some reason, when they do a lemon sherbet, it's always got that right bitter taste to it. It's on the back note of the vape. You think inhale, you go, yeah, that's quite nice, and then you exhale, and then you've got this right, almost sour, bitter taste coming out of it. So yeah,
right.
Can't remember, Kevin.
15 minutes till the giveaway. If you're not signed up for Project Vapes and Johnny Juice site, you want details, go onto our Facebook group, read them there. You've got 15 minutes.
If Gailey's still in chat, Gail, what was that thing, mate? Mean that vape, that juice I come up and got off you, mean that I spilt it myself. It was that. It was one of these weird and wonderful fruit bloody flavours. The company brought out, I think it was 5 juices, and this one I spilt it over myself. And honestly, God, it smelled like chicken tikka. It wasn't, but that's what it smelled like. It was like jackfruit or some shit like that. It was some weird and wonderful. I was at Sapodilla. Jesus Christ. It was disgusting. It was absolutely right. The boring vape co, that's correct, yeah.
Boring vapes, yeah.
See, grape, I'd go with Matt on that. That's one flavour I can't touch.
No, I'm not a big fan of grape either.
And again, it's either a good grape or it's cat's piss.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of grape, to be honest.
I just one flavour I just can't go with.
I tell you, I had a fascination for a while for old-fashioned sweets. You know, your wine gums, even the likes of unicorn vomit with Parma violets. I loved that. A lot of folk, fucking Parma violets, disgusting. Yes,
somebody loves Parma violets.
Yeah.
And I'll agree with you on that one. Banana can be a hit and miss one.
Yeah, I think when you get some of the banana with that, if it's the foam sweetie style banana, it sometimes can be very, very synthetic.
Oh, it can.
Same with apple though. Apple can be a bit. Yeah, that's a hit and miss one as well. Apple. The only apple that I really, really enjoyed was Bobo's.
Yeah, the trapple.
Yeah, the trapple. That was absolutely gorgeous. That.
3 apple flavours, so you got the crispness as if it was a red, but then you got the tang and you got the sweetness as if you'd.
Yeah, it was like 2 real apples.
Yeah,
and then as in candy sweet apple.
Yeah. Oh, it was really nice.
That was gorgeous. That was the nicest apple I've ever had.
And the aloe vera, that's gorgeous.
Aloe vera.
It's almost a bubblegummy flavour. But it's not got that synthetic harshness.
I tell you one juice, I don't know who made it. It was at Expo, me and Adam was having a go, and it had cucumber in it.
Now,
that Riot was Squad, nice. Very refreshing.
Is it Riot Squad they're doing apple and cucumber? That's very nice.
Yeah, they are doing. They're doing them in the Nick salts, aren't they?
Yeah. But not a fan of grape. Only ever use cooling in tropical flavours. Menthol is a no. Absinthe is a no. Too many commercial. I'd go with that, Bill. I'm finding my palate is moving way from the sweet.
Yeah. Can you remember Fanta?
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry, Fantasy, wasn't it? From Malaysia. Wow, they were sweet.
Alien piss as well from America. That was the same.
But that fantasy stuff when you're vaping that, you actually felt your teeth rotting.
Custards. I do love a good custard, even if it's just a plain vanilla. Custard. Tit juice. Oh, they were brilliant back in the day. Their custard cream was absolutely stunning. Must been a variation of the Milkman. Now, I think it was Dart Star. They used to do one, I believe it was called Cherry Bomb, and that was bloody gorgeous. It was a one bottle. It was a 1 bottle shot, and it had this brilliant World War II almost pin-up girl on the label, because you got labels. So you had your big bottle for your when you were storing your juice, getting it ready, and then they gave you a 100ml Gorilla bottle so you could actually go out and use it. And the labels with the both, it was fantastic.
Saying that, when I first started reviewing, I reviewed quite a few juices from a company called Baby Squirt.
Okay. Moving on.
So are we going to get on to our topic?
Our topic?
Our topic.
Oh, that topic.
Va-va-voom.
And before we start that, I think the original sex bomb unfortunately passed away this week, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Yeah, Raquel.
Bless her. She adorned more teenage boys' walls over the years. I mean, there's a fantastic voyage I would have liked to have taken.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the shrinking bit, but I'd have had a go.
Are you talking about the Shawshank Redemption there?
I might be.
You'd like to dig a hole, would you?
I've got just the tool.
So yeah, folks. So as this week was Valentine's week, I thought it'd be a good idea to get back, take another trip down memory lane, as it were, and who were your favourite crushes in your teenage years?
Go on, what was your poster on your wall?
Whose posters adorned your bedroom wall? What pictures did you rip out of Smash Hits magazine and all these other magazines? The girly the girly magazines, the girls magazines, like what the fuck do you call them?
Jackie.
Yeah, ones like that.
Smash Hits.
So
Runaways.
who's going to start? You want me to start? Will I go first?
I've wrote down a couple.
I've got a few. I have a few because he said when I spoke to Steve before you came on the chat earlier on, he says, "Many have you got?" And he went like about 10. I went, okay then. Unfortunately, the top of my list was the poor dear departed Raquel Welch. I remember the first time. I think the first movie I ever saw her in was it 10 million years BC.
Yep.
And the feathered bikini, and then it was the Fantastic Voyage.
Yeah, Fantastic Voyage.
And then I think there was another one that I saw her in. She played. I'm sure she played a kind of spy. And I can remember she was parachuting into this kind of like a villa, and the bad guy kind of fucking held a gun on her kind of thing, and then he's kind of strip search, and then he pulls the zip down on the jumpsuit thing she was wearing, and the rest was a teenage boys, and this is why I now wear fucking glasses. Raquel Welch was she was up there. Yeah, I must admit. So second one on my list was. It is, and she still is, Belinda Carlisle.
She's looking well.
Originally of the Go-Go's, but when she went out, when the Go-Go's split up, when she went out on her own, she just, I don't know.
I used to like the other one. Oh, what's her name? She did Rush Hour.
Jane Wiedlin.
I always thought she were a little bit more.
Yeah, she was nice as well. So number 2 was Belinda Carlisle. Number 3 for me was Marty Wilde's daughter.
Kim Wilde.
Mr. Smith's happy.
There was just I don't know. There was just something about her.
Nah, do you know something? That's one girl I just couldn't get on with.
No, I never. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't into for her singer and anything. I just thought she was quite a nice looking woman at the time.
There's a lot of love for Sam Elliott coming from the ladies.
Sam Elliott? Who's Sam Elliott?
Sam Elliott. Well, your exes come from Texas. Big droopy tash.
Played the cowboy in
Roadhouse. He was in Roadhouse.
Oh, him!
Roadhouse, yes.
Do you know, as a bloke, yeah, I can see why people, yeah.
And Ghost Rider. Morning, bonehead.
He was supposed to be in the original Ghost Rider, wasn't he, on the horse?
I'll tell you what, that boy just drips testosterone.
he's good in that spin-off from Yellowstone. He's 1888 or something, I think.
Wasn't he in Blue Jean Cop as well?
Yes.
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 Yeah, I liked him. I thought he was a really good. If you want a bit of rough, he's your bit of rough.
Yeah. Man's man.
He's a proper man's man, that.
Yeah. Number 4 on my list, who I watched again last night, was Jenny Agutter.
Oh God. Not that film.
You know what's coming next, don't you?
Not that film.
The Logan's Run.
My daddy.
Oh, I know that fucking one.
Or the Australian one, which we can't mention because there's possible legal issues.
Yeah, she were a bit alright in Logan's Run.
Yeah, she was, yeah. Number 5, maybe a bit of a shocker. Patsy Kensit.
I fall to pieces.
Patsy Kensit's the same age as me.
Really?
Yeah.
She's better looking. I hate to break it, mate.
I've got bigger tits. Anywho,
It's not hard.
she starred in a kids' TV program in the 80s called Luna. It was it was an ITV kids sci-fi thing. I don't know if any of you guys out there can remember it, but because she was the same age as me, and it was like seeing one of the girls you went to high school with on the screen, and I thought she was lovely, but she just became a slapper when she got fucking older, didn't she?
Yeah, but you would slap her.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, I totally agree with that one.
Next, Linda Carter.
That's on my list as well.
What can you say, Wonder Woman? It was the outfit. I don't know.
Oh no, even without the outfit, she was stunning.
Oh yeah, without the outfit, she was even fucking there. Oh shit.
Oh, she was stunning. Don't shake your head, please.
I want to know where the fucking handbag went.
It was a fucking lasso that got me. Yeah, I had that famous poster of her when she's got the jeans on and the blue denim shirt, and it's kind of opened up about the end. She's kind of like, I had that.
She had stunning glasses. Eyes. I don't care what anyone said.
She did. Yeah, she had nice headlights. Next one on the list, Farrah Fawcett Majors.
Oh.
Now that was a difficult one because Charlie's Angels had come out at the time, and obviously you had 3 rather attractive ladies on it, and it was a toss-up between Farrah Fawcett Majors and Cheryl Ladd, but Farrah Fawcett just edged it very, very slightly for me in my teenage years.
Cheryl Ladd, she was smaller. Helicopter.
No, that's getting on to Jan Michael Vincent, actually.
Oh, God.
Next, Kim Basinger.
I am surprised at that one.
I never rated her.
Yeah, I've never floated my boat.
No.
I thought she'd get better as she got older.
I'd agree with that.
That's just me.
9.5 weeks did absolutely.
No, she was a bit the rough side with that. It's when it was the shit. What was the Hollywood one that she was? What was the one with the detective that she was in with Guy Pearce?
What, Memento?
No, it was like set in the 50s, 40s, 50s. She played. I think it was a cabaret singer or a stripper or something like that. It was Guy Pearce and what was the name of the film now?
So you got to remember.
LA Confidential. That's it, Gail. Thanks very much. LA Confidential. Yeah, I thought she was lovely in that. But I seen that's getting into the 90s now. But
Never Say Never Again was probably one of her earliest roles.
Yeah. I thought she was in. It was Blind Date with fuck.
Stop bouncing your head.
And help it. Oh, what is he now? Who was she in Blind Date with? My memory's gone to buggery now.
Blind Date. That's the one where she played the one where she had the bad alcohol reaction.
Fucking hell, Die Hard. Bruce Willis. Jesus Christ. Right, I've only got 2 left.
Okay.
Poison Ivy from The Cramps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Nice
God,
one.
yes. Oh.
If people don't know who I'm talking about, go and look up Poison Ivy from The band The Cramps. She was. Oh yeah, she was.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
she had definitely had something
she
like
was
that.
all there and a little bit more. I remember I saw them live years ago, and it was one of those. I couldn't get close enough to the stage. I was like, I was in lust. My final one.
Sorry, I've just got visions of it going, that better be spit.
Well, let's put it this way: the floor was sticky by the time I left.
Stop.
The crazy glue. Okay, last but not least, and she was a pin-up girl, Linda Lusardi.
Nice one.
Good choice. Good choice.
The other ones are Sam Fox.
No, I never rated Sam Fox.
Maria Whittaker. No, there was just Linda Lusardi. There was something just.
Oh, Maria Whittaker. Yes. Oh, yeah.
You know, Linda Lusardi. She was just like the girl next door to me. I wish.
Right. Before we do the giveaway, we better just run through for the ladies, because obviously we're giving the male point of view. So the female point of view, we've got Viggo Mortensen, Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman, I can understand. We've got Trevor Eve in Waking the Dead. Trevor Eve. Hell. Robert Downey Jr., another popular one. So which era, Bunny? Are we talking Breakfast Club, or are we talking sort of Avengers? Wendy James threw a can at point blank range at a mate for trying to look up a skirt when she was on stage. David Draymond.
Right. Well,
that's not that's well, celebrity crush. I suppose it's your celebrity crush nowadays. I suppose, isn't it?
Don't matter what era. Could be from 1950s.
Oh, this is it.
Oh, Betty Page.
Oh God, yeah, definitely Betty Page.
That's a bit kinky.
Very kinky.
I say.
Please put Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck, the Tash.
Do you know what? I am surprised. I haven't seen a David Cassidy anywhere, or a David Essex.
Well, I've got Starsky and Hutch and Lee Majors.
Yeah, Paul Newman.
Nowhere to be seen is Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Right, so we're going to do the giveaway and then come back to BFGs.
Oh yes.
Right, I'm going to put the keyword in now. So if you would like to win, and I will put up the... there you go, that is the keyword. And I'll put up the rules and regulations. There you go. The giveaway itself. Johnny's Juice sample pack. The sample pack includes the complete Johnny's Juice menu in 10ml bottles. Participants need to join the Johnny's Juice UK and Europe Facebook group. Like and follow Project Vapes on Facebook and Instagram. The winner will need to email us at the ohmserviceliveshow@gmail.com, and obviously Project Vapes will be actually checking to see if you actually have joined these groups. So if you'd like to win, stick in the keyword. And there you go.
No space. John, no space if you want to retype. As soon as you put it before you said before you go.
Ooh, Felix, Michael J. Fox.
He'd make a brilliant cocktail maker now.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh. No one nice.
It's not Instabill, it's Facebook.
Yeah. As long as you join the groups, you'll be fine. You can talk amongst yourselves.
Please feel free.
Yeah.
No space, John.
I'm going down the list here. Matt Chandler, Joan Jett.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah.
Mick. Vivian Neves. I don't know who Vivian Neves is. Matt Chandler, Frankenfurter. I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Adam Stone, Melinda Messenger.
Sorry, Matt. It's not very often Matt tells me off.
Ben M. Kelly Brook.
Kelly Brook.
Oh, blooming Don Johnson.
Ooh. I can feel me jacket sleeves rolling up around my elbows.
David Beckham.
No. I never saw what people saw him.
I think he's a nice looking bloke till he opens his mouth.
Winona Ryder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here's what Jet from Gladiators.
Oh, God, yeah. Right, shall we do the draw? Have we left it long enough, do you think?
Yes, I think so. Oh, David Ginola. There's a name I haven't heard for a while. Polystyrene X-ray specs. Oh.
And the winner is John Vaping Joker. Congratulations! So don't forget, John, you need to be a member of them two groups and to email me your address to the Ohm Service Live Show at gmail.com. Congratulations!
Well done, John. I'll tell you what, mate, you're not doing bad here. Because didn't John win the...
I think he won last night.
Yeah, he won Rochford as well.
Yeah.
Good lad.
Good.
He's on a roll. He's becoming the male Liz. At one point, you couldn't beat Liz on the giveaways.
So, yeah, congratulations, John. Well done, matey.
Well done. Right. Onto my list of lewdness.
On your list of lewdness.
My wall of no.
I've got a feeling, I mean, Betty's...
Right, hold on, go.
Thank you.
I think Betty's done most of mine.
Right, at the top of my list is Catherine Back.
Catherine Back.
Daisy Duke.
Daisy Duke.
Oh, yes.
My say. It's not very often that the sound of gives you a lob on, but it did.
I always wished there was a pair of hot pants.
I used to sit in front of the telly and my mum would think, oh, he likes his cars. No.
Yeah, he used to sit in front of the TV and his mum used to say, Stephen, put your cock away. Stop wiping it on the cat.
Oh, honest to God, that episode where she came out in the bikini for the beauty contest. God damn. Next up, Kelly LeBrock.
She used to be a bonny thing, that girl.
Oh, she was lovely.
Weird Science.
Weird Science. And an earlier outing was Hard to Kill. What's his face? The Steven Seagal. She was knocking him off at the time, and that's how she got the part, by all accounts. So, yes, Kelly LeBrock for Weird Science, purely because I think every young boy should wear a bra on his head and chant.
Yes.
Probably not your mother's.
No. Natasha Henstridge, Species. I know a little later.
Yeah.
But when I was at college, I had a thing for her.
She always reminded me of Resident Evil.
Miller.
Yes.
Yeah, very, very similar stature.
Slightly bent the rules on that one, but I still had a poster on the wall, so she counted.
Of course she counts.
Oh, dear Lord, that film. I wasn't expecting the boobs. I thought it was just going to be a straight up horror flick, and then the boobs came out. It was like, oh my God, I'm in love. Going back to the day, Christina Applegate, married with children.
Mm.
Oh, we used to stagger in because it was on first on Yorkshire, sort of around 11, 12. And then Tyne T started showing it. Remember when telly started playing through the night?
Mm.
And that's when we used to stagger in from the nightclub, and Married with Children would be on. And not a word was said. There was just puddles of dribble on the floor. So moving on from Christina Applegate, Dora Pesh, lead singer of Warlock. She's, bless her, she possibly, time hasn't been overly kind to her, but she's still a stunner. But oh my God, when Warlock came out, Triumph and Agony, and that painted picture on the cover, and and then she belted out All We Are, and then like, next up, Salma Hayek, Desperado.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there is a thinking man's piece of totty. Because, I didn't realise how funny she was until she was on the Graham Norton show. And, she's got a minxy sense of humour.
Mm.
So, from Salma Hayek, I've got two weird ones now. These are little secrets that are leaking from the cupboard here. Janet Ellis and Sarah Green.
I did like Janet Ellis.
There was something about Janet Ellis.
Mm.
I preferred Sarah Green.
Like I said
Either
earlier,
one.
she can definitely make me a Tracy Island.
Oh, hell yes. Get out the sticky back plastic. I'm feeling lucky.
Just get out the plastic. I'll make it stick.
Stop it. And last on my list, a blast from the past, but one that made me a very happy teenager, Madeline Smith from Up Pompeii.
Mm.
That's one particular scene with the uncomfortable Roman centurion and Miss Smith in the bath. Oh my God. Oh my God. She was on, there used to be a TV program on BBC Two around 6 o'clock. And Sylvester McCoy, Mike Judge, I think it was, Madeline Smith. And it was almost like a science-y program. They made it fun for kids. And Madeline Smith, I fell in love with her. So that's my list.
Well, my list, a lot of you lot have already mentioned it. Right, my first one, Debbie Harry.
Oh.
There was just something about her. You knew she was a dirty little girl.
I know what you mean.
You just knew she was a dirty little girl. But
Andy Summerfield, good choice.
Mm.
Charlotte Lewis in The Golden Child.
Mm-hmm. My second one, and I had a poster on my wall of her for quite some time, and the rest of the girls for a long, long time. Joan Jett.
I can see why.
There was just something, even now, I still think there's just something about her, I really do.
It's that video for Do You Want to Touch Me?
Well, yeah, that helps.
Springs forward in a bikini.
Yeah, there's something about Joan Jett. Second one was Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, Trading Places.
Oh, God, yeah, Trading Places. Oh, boy.
Trading Places.
Yes, that was definitely one. Yeah. The second one, Wonder Woman, Linda Carter.
You've had about 4 second ones now.
Honestly, Linda Carter for me as a very young boy watching Wonder Woman, it's like she sparked definitely something in me.
Sparked, you say?
Sparked, oh yeah. When I
It's a
didn't know what
friction.
it was for, it sparked something. It definitely did. My second one is an unusual one. Jodie Foster.
I hate to break it to you, mate. She ain't going to be interested.
Well, neither's Joan Jett, but there you go.
I never realised.
Yes.
Joan Jett wears comfortable shoes.
Dip me in chocolate and throw me to the lesbians.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah, I got a thing for Jodie Foster. I've followed her all the time, you know, so like from Bugsy Malone all the way through to her latest films. There's just something about her that she's got that almost innocent thing about her.
Well, she bloody did in Bugsy Malone. Tallulah, bless her.
Next one, Susie Sue.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah. Not much more I can add to that one. The next one was, oh, God. I lusted after this girl for a long time. Still think some of her. Wendy James.
Apparently, crack shot with a can of Tennants.
There was something, again, when she was in Transvision Vamp, at the beginning, she had that almost innocent, naive, but you know she was dirty. The way she used to sing as well, it was so like, oh.
I've got tingles.
I've got tingles in places.
I like it.
Another one, bit unusual, and I wouldn't say she's the most stunningest girl in the world, but there's just something about her. Cyndi Lauper.
Yes. I can see that one.
I can't see, I couldn't tell you what it is about her, but there is definitely something about her that I just find quite yummy.
Indeed.
Now, going a bit further along is a young lady that I've followed her for a long, long time. Angelina Jolie.
Oh. Gear. Oh.
Yeah, just something about that girl.
Yeah, 2 things.
Next one is quite a modern one-ish, especially in the 90s. There was really a big, ooh, and that was Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
Never got that.
Oh, I did.
Never understood
Oh,
that.
I got that, all right. In no doubt, I got that.
Yeah. Oh, Leslie Ash in Men Behaving Badly. Mr. Stone, I salute
Yes,
you.
sir, definitely. Another one is one that's sort of like my guilty pleasure is Kylie Minogue.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Mm-hmm.
There's something about Kylie Minogue, especially after she'd left the Stock Aitken Waterman and stopped being the girl next door.
Hutchins has been there, mate. You've got no
Exactly.
chance. There's one for the ladies. Michael Hutchins.
Yeah. But I want to slash that one because I thought Danny used to be quite nice and all. Danny Minogue.
Up for the pair.
Now, there's one that nearly made my list, and I wish I'd put her in here now, was Annabella Lewin. Bow, wow, wow.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she had some.
You'd have done time.
And my last one is A girl that you wouldn't actually class as a pin-up, definitely
I
not.
thought you were going to say a girl you wouldn't actually class as a girl. It's fucking Sam Smith. No, he's just a fucking balloon.
A balloon.
A balloon.
Kate Bush.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Babushka.
As a young 7 or 8 year old, Babushka was something.
Oh, there was areas of mystery there that you wanted to explore.
And I'm going to add on here as a bonus, hot gossip when Kenny Everett's show used to be on.
Yeah. And Kenny's sidekick, Cleo Rocos.
Yeah.
Oh, she used to have steam coming out my granddad's ears. Right.
I'll do a quick rundown of just what's been said in chat. Hey, where do we get to? Don W. Marco Pierre White. Gaily Bop's Jason Momoa. Norse Vapor. Rosamund Pike, and if he swung the other way, Johnny Depp. Fee, George Clooney in ER. Gaily Bop's John Schneider. Matt Chandler, Kate Beckinsale. Yeah. Craig Campbell, Jamie Lee Curtis. Fee, Harrison Ford. Vapor Bunny, Tom Skerritt. Leela from Doctor Who was Mick.
Oh, Toria Amos. Yeah, she was quite a funny thing.
Neve Campbell and Denise Richards in The Wild Things. Tia Carrera in Wayne's World, yes. Susie Sue. Sally James in her denim waistcoat. Fee Antonio Banderas. Andy Summerfield, Charlotte Lewis, and Golden Child. Linda Carter. John Cusack.
See, John Cusack, would he still be as sexy without Peter What's-his face in the background? Because that was the big scene, wasn't it, where he held up the tape recorder and played In Your Eyes. Would he be as sexy without the Peter Gabriel soundtrack?
This is true.
Okay. Right, Mick, Sam Janice, or Janice. William Peterson from CSI. Mark H. Rosamund
Another
Pike
one I
again.
wanted to add as well was Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, so she's on the list. Mark Chandler, Dita Von Teese, Adam Stone, Leslie Ash. Oh, Richard Carol Decker. Yeah, I'll agree with that, but she thought her head was so far up her own fucking arse. Craig Campbell, Melanie Sykes. Hurry this up a bit. Melanie Sykes. Danny Minogue, Annika Rice.
Nah.
Pamela Anderson.
No.
Tori Amos.
Yes.
Tom Hardy, Alana Miles.
Alana Miles. Oh, Mike, good on you.
Sally James, Jim Atkinson.
And a big hello to Mush, Ian, and Mike Haynes.
Steve, where am I from? The film Say Anything, brilliant movie. Steve, Peter Gabriel. I'm going to Grizzly Vapes. Amy Jo Johnson as the Pink Ranger.
Oh, good choice, Grizz.
And Bunnies, last but not least, Jeffrey Dean Morgan from The Walking Dead.
Now, what surprised me is we've only had one muscle man on that list. Jason Momoa.
Bet you can't forget Leanne Battersby.
One more. Tank Girl, but I can't remember her name.
Oh,
Lori Petty.
That's the one.
And I've got to add, whatchamacallit as well, Trinity, when she was stood behind with her hands up in them leather pants. That did me as well. I don't know her real name.
You know one we haven't mentioned? Helen Mirren. Forget the teeny bit. As I got older, I learned to love Helen Mirren.
Yes, Helen Mirren and The Cook, the Thief, his wife, and her lover.
Yeah, and love her. Oh, I say. Carrie Ann Moss, yes. Liam Neeson, finally. I've been waiting for old Liam.
Do you know I loved him in what was it called now with Patrick Swayze? Next to Kin. What a corking film that was.
And it's such a B movie. People don't know about it.
Yeah.
And what a film.
Saying that, I still like Roadhouse. Roadhouse.
The bit where he rips out his throat.
She would. What were the girl in Roadhouse called?
I don't know, but she had a nice pair of headlights and all.
She had a lovely pair of headlights, yeah.
And a good booty.
I love Roadhouse.
Oh, God, they're remaking it, aren't they?
What, they're remaking Roadhouse?
Roadhouse.
No.
You shouldn't touch a classic.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, they've ripped the arse out of it, but they just don't kind of come up with any more ideas. Anyhow, guys, that's coming up for nearly 5-2.
We better start saying our goodbyes.
We had. I want you to do
Scarlett Johansson. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'd rather
do
what's WandaVision?
What's it? Charlize Theron.
Oh.
What's WandaVision? Yes. What's Wanda? What's her real name?
Oh, fuck.
She's got 2 famous sisters as well.
Yeah.
Osler?
No.
Olsen, yeah.
Yeah.
Denise Van Elton.
No, Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah.
That's
Jessica Rabbit. Now, there you go. Now you're fucking talking. Jessica Rabbit and Lola Bunny. Betty Rubble. Oh, Betty Rubble's wee
Mark
dirty.
H, definitely Millie. God.
Betty Rubble. Oh.
Betty Rubble.
Boys.
Betty Rubble.
She'd never leave by.
You know, Velma, she'd be thinking of Fred.
And Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
No, Daphne, Velma.
Yeah, Velma.
She just likes to be dirty, nappy, orange skirt with the specs.
Riggy. Stop it. Let's go.
A quick floof from the boys. For the boys. For the boys. Keep forgetting that's a fucking semi-hollow. Anywho. Yeah, so after us, guys, head over to Vic and the Boys starting at 9, directly after we say goodbye to all you lovely lot. Suppose it's down to me to say goodbyes anyway, yeah.
Yep. Big thank you to John Vaping Joker for
well done, John Vaping.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations. And I want to give a big shout out to Project Vapes and Johnny's Juice for sponsoring us as well for the giveaway.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Why do you think Velma has so many alternative films made about her?
Yeah, the cartoon ones as well.
Oh no, there's a live action parody.
Yeah, I know, I've seen it.
It's good, isn't it?
Abba.
Chat, thank you for joining us. Been absolutely brilliant. Such a good giggle tonight. Thoroughly enjoyed this. Guys, got to say thank you. Johnny's Juice, Project Vapes, huge thank you. Huge giveaway. If you missed it this week, get your ass in next week. Make sure you join the groups. For the details, get your ass across to the Facebook group. Have a look. We've also got a group chat. Keep it steady. And I'll see you soon. Mark.
Guys in chat, thank you so much. Guys, Spanners, thank you so much. Betty, BFG, fantastic show. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Really been fun. Next week, it's going to be interesting. We start our new
format.
We've got a little bit of a format change. Not much, only a little tweak. So it's going to be a little bit interesting next week. So bear with us next week because we might fluff things up, but we should be all right. I want to give Johnny's Juice and Project Vapes a big shout out and say thank you so much for sponsoring this show. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget, like what BFG said, go over to the Facebook groups and give them a follow. And then obviously you can enter the competition next week. Again, it will be the super prize of the full menu of Johnny's Juice. So until next week, have a wonderful weekend. Have a fantastic week. And we'll both three of us will see you back here 7:30 on Thursday. So from my good self and the gentleman, bye. Outro.
Bye.
That has got to be the comment of the evening. Venus from Fireball XL5. What a woody.
No. Who put it in?
Marina.
Rather than Stoney put in Linda Cardellini of Velma. Yes.
I might need an ice pack after this.
In fact, sorry, mate, I've stopped doing it now.